channel. Now hopefully this is going to be the first video out of many about the progress of my new Budgie bird. You may not be seeing him very well because he's so shy, hidden over there behind the feeder, and just I don't even know if he's listening, honestly. He's been almost like a statue, but this is exactly why I want to make these videos, because I'm a new owner of a bird of any kind, and I chose to get a parakeet Budgie because it's a great bird for beginners, and I just wanted to see how it goes. Now, I've seen a lot of expert videos on YouTube, but not exactly any absolutely beginner progress videos of the bird itself, and as a new owner I'm very worried about certain things regarding my bird, so I just wanted to share them with you. Maybe you have absolutely the same issues, or you've already had them and you already know that it's been no problem, that it's nothing, and you can just give advice to someone like me. Okay. Now, I've been really careful when I was choosing the cage. I have one bird currently, and I wanted to make sure that it's big enough for it not only to spread its wings, but to also be able to fly around to the different bars. And so far, I think I'm good with the size. It doesn't have that many accessories yet, but I think it's just enough. You know, it has the 2 bars. They actually came with the cage. It has a little bit of toy mirror with a little bell. The feeders and the water container also come with the cage. I believe the only thing I actually got, another water container because it was bigger, and then stupid me, it turned out it doesn't fit on this cage, but it doesn't matter. I also got a ladder, a wooden ladder, and it can climb on it, and it has been doing some of those activities already. Now, as many of you bird owners probably already know, is that the very first time when you get your bird and you place it at home at the desired place, it might be nervous, it might be stressed because it's leaving the store where it used to be with birds of its kind, and it was a lot different. And I was ready to cope with that. I would be really patient, and I have been so far patient, but I've been really worried because the first time I actually got it home, it hasn't been drinking anything. I'd never spotted it eating food, and I actually got it 5 days ago, and at some point it wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting in the bar, just like a statue. And I got really worried, started looking for information in forums and other websites, just overall on the internet. Thank God there is internet so that you can search for all information. And I actually got some opinions on the fact that of course it's too stressed, it's not a problem, it's not going to starve itself to death because it's a parrot, they wouldn't do that. And I got an advice stating that it is probably eating while I'm gone out of the room, so that it wouldn't get stressed. And I was so freaked out that I really haven't seen it eat ever, that every time I was going out I was setting up the video camera to secretly film the Budgie, and then I would look at the recording and it hasn't been doing anything. No. It hasn't been eating, it hasn't been drinking, it haven't even moved. I was like speeding through the video and it was like just standing there as a statue. So I was really worried when I saw that, but good news, yesterday I saw it eating for the first time. Weird thing is that it wasn't eating from its feeder, in fact, not from this one that stays over here and that came with the cage. I actually put a little bit of food in a teeny tiny box because I know that their mind is supposed to be stimulated, and one of those ways is to hide food in different places around the cage, and they would be going there looking for it and just getting it out, playing around. So the only time I actually saw it eating was from that teeny tiny box that has a lid that I placed on the bottom of the cage, but it never actually drank any water still. I haven't seen it drink any water, even though it has been here for 5 days now. I guess it's good that it eats. It doesn't want to eat boiled eggs or vegetables just yet. I know it's probably because it's still very scared, and this is basically where we are so far. I can actually call this the very first progress that we've ever made. It flew around, you know, from one bar to another, so it's not completely statue-like anymore. And in order to record all of those activities, I actually have a notebook, and I'm writing everything, well, not exactly everything, just most of the stuff that are important from day 1 to day 5. I haven't exactly been writing every day because the first 3 days it has been absolutely the same. No drinking, no eating, just staying absolutely static in one place. But now things are starting to change, and because it's cleaning itself and it got a little bit dirty, I was hoping to actually get it to take a bath. And I looked at some videos on how to do that, but it doesn't want to do that yet. I just put a water bowl in its cage and it hasn't gotten to that yet. So pretty much those are all the issues that I have with my Budgie as of now. Questions that I have so far are whether it actually knows how to use the actual feeders attached to that cage, because I've never ever seen it eat from there. Now, the only reason that it's actually on that feeder right now is that I was changing the opposite one, because I put some vegetables in it too. It didn't eat anything, of course. And I was changing it and I made a little bit of noise and got a little bit freaked out, so it flied to the other end of the cage as soon as possible. And it's stuck on the other feeder right now. It's just sitting there. It hasn't even, yeah, I think it's falling asleep actually. It hasn't even stuck its head through the feeder. I don't know if it's even possible for those kind of smart birds to not be able to find their food. I personally believe that it's not possible, because as comfortable as they get with the environment, they're supposed to start exploring. At this moment I'm not letting it out of the cage yet because it's not completely used to the environment, and I might not be able to get it back inside. For now it just has all its food, all the water, even though I haven't seen it drink yet. I'm changing it every day. So this is pretty much what I have so far. It might not seem as a huge progress considering all the other videos I've seen on YouTube of other budgies that are just playing with balls and jumping around and taking baths, which seems like an impossible progress for me right now, but hopefully one day very soon it's going to happen to this budgie. This is, hey cutie, this is so far what we have. Oh, I forgot to mention what I named it. I was going through a lot of names, and because it's less than a year old, at least that's what they told me in the store, they weren't exactly sure, which kind of made me mad. I was really interested in its age, but it should be around 6-8 months, definitely less than a year. And it looks like it's male, but of course until it is a year old you can't exactly tell. Anyways, I was looking for a name that would be unisex, both suitable for male and female, and I ended up naming it Sushi. Yeah, Sushi, I know. Well, I really love sushi, and now I love this sushi, and everything is all really cool, and I think it really suits the little birdie. And I keep talking to it all the time. Hopefully soon it's gonna pick up something. Everything you have to share will be extremely helpful for me and others, so please do so. And for today, have a lovely bird time with your own budgies. Bye!